Hello there and welcome back to the channel. Be thinking of is comfort. You don't have to carry your full makeup bag every day with you to work. You can take out essentials from your makeup bag, so you can have a small makeup pouch for just the essentials like lip gloss, lip liner, eye pencil and a mascara, the basic things like that you might. It's not supposed to be uncomfortable. It's supposed to give a shape, but your shape is still supposed to be there. Yeah, not everyone is supposed to look like a pin has gone through their waist. Stay away from those extra tight corsets. Tell your tailor, please, I want to breathe and I want to be able to eat. Don't tighten me up too much. So don't go for anything too much or too permanent within this age range. Go with the flow and then shop for what you need for the time. And then what you then need to do is to take this around here. Take it actually around the bust. Take it around the bust. And then
everywhere I go, beauty finds its way in the little things of every day.
Hello there and welcome back to the channel. Inspired Abby here. It's good to have you here. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all of the comments and likes on previous videos. I really appreciate you all. So in this video, this is the ultimate style guide video that I spoke about in previous videos that I was going to be recording. This is going to help with a lot of tips and guides on styling, and I'm really going to go into a lot of sections and topics under this. So this is going to be touching on age groups, what type of work you do, what stage you are in life, and all the different fashion and styling tips that can help you through all of these stages. So I hope you find this really helpful. Please do like, share the video to other people as well, and share your comments. Let us know what you think about these tips, and let's discuss in the comment section. Yeah, now let's dive into it. Welcome back. As I mentioned, this is going to be an ultimate style guide, so we'll start, I think, with the age groups. So we're going to start with the 40 plus age group because this is where I belong to. So 40 plus, as a lady in your 40s, you're probably thinking about comfort, you're thinking about personality, you probably have found yourself, found what you like, found your preferences when it comes to fashion and dressing, and you know what makes you comfortable. You now know what you really like. So at that time in your life, most likely what you'll be thinking of is comfort. You'll be thinking of trying to show your personality. You know, at this time, you're not trying to compete with anybody. You're your own competition. And, you know, as you're beginning to get older, but still, you're still in that age where you probably still feel stylish enough and you still want to showcase your beauty and you still want to look good. So it's that time where you're kind of rediscovering at that time. So I think one key element for people in that age group is you're not trying to fill up your wardrobe with just clothes for the sake of having clothes. The focus at this age is you're trying to find versatile pieces. You're trying to find things that work for you. You're trying to find things that are comfortable and things that you can easily mix and match with other items. You're not trying to compete with anyone. You're not trying to compete with the younger ones. You just want to look good for yourself, to make yourself happy. But the focus is really on you at this point in time. It's probably a time coming into the 40s, you might want to look at your wardrobe and ask yourself, does this now still reflect me at this time? And probably think of decluttering. You can get rid of some things that you feel like they don't serve you anymore, and maybe think of a refresh at that time. So what are the type of pieces you should be looking to get in terms of clothes? You should be trying to get versatile items. You should be trying to get high quality items as much as you can. It doesn't mean expensive, but good quality. Things that are comfortable, things that are sophisticated, things like things that have a tailored look to them, things that also have like a relaxed, mature look to them. You will need essentials like a structured blazer, a versatile mini dress, preferably a black or a navy blue one as standard. And then you need like tailored trousers. High-waisted trousers are very, very important. Dark wash jeans. So for jeans, go for the darker colors. A good trench coat that you can wear on dresses. Comfortable walking shoes. That's also very, very important. So go for comfortable trainers. You're not trying to get those trainers that are cloggy. You just need something that's comfortable and stylish to be able to walk in. So let's talk about colors. Think about neutral colors as your basis, the basics. Make sure you always have those neutral colors that can be used and mixed with other items. So I'm talking black, talking about the navy blues, talking about beige, talking about white. So those basic colors that you can then mix with your prints or mix with other brighter colors if you want to. So make sure you have things like white t-shirts, white shirts, or black t-shirts or black shirts, a beige or natural color trousers, jeans, blue jeans, navy blue trousers, navy blue or black tailored dress. Then you can now add on your print blouses. So you can then, for example, mix your print blouse with your beige trousers or with your natural color trousers. But because you have those basics, it's easy for you to mix with other things. Or you can wear like a white t-shirt, a beige trousers, and then if you want to just add some color to it, you can just add like an orange blazer to it, just to give that pop of color. Or you can add something like a green blazer just to give a pop of color to it. So it's about starting with those basic neutral colors. You need to have those as a starting point. So your t-shirt, white t-shirt, black t-shirts. If it's winter, you need the long sleeve t-shirts as well. And then start with like basic colored trousers, basic colored jeans, nothing too crazy, nothing with too much decoration. Just those are the basics, so that then you can use that as a foundation to build on your wardrobe by adding some print blouses, some satin shirts, some silk shirts for that class and sophistication. One thing I will also recommend is a bodysuit. The bodysuit is really good, especially the long sleeve ones for the cold weather. One good thing that the bodysuit does is because you pin it under from beneath, it kind of brings you in, it cinches you in. And then if you wear a pair of high-waisted trousers on it, it just gives you a very good structured look. So go for those. Make sure you shop for some bodysuits. Pretty Little Thing do some really good bodysuits, and they do the shape line bodysuits as well. So what that means is they've made the bodysuit shaped already for you. It's got a structure to it. So when you wear it, it gives you a nice waist. And because you pin the bodysuit from under, you kind of just brought everything together and it gives you a structured waist. I would also recommend crop t-shirts, the loose crop t-shirts, or the t-shirts that are just slightly cropped. Do not be scared of a crop top. As long as the crop top is not super cropped, if it's the type of crop top that ends just where your trousers start, they are good. They give a good definition to your shape and to your waist. So do not be afraid to go into the shops and shop for crop t-shirts, crop tops, crop shirts, the ones that are not super cropped, the ones that just end where your trousers will start, just by your, almost just before your hips. They give a good definition. They're better than those long frumpy t-shirts. So if any of you are thinking of having, you're trying to design some t-shirts for occasions. So for example, sometimes if you want to throw a birthday party, you might want your friends to wear the same type of t-shirts with you. Go and look for the crop t-shirt so that your girls will look a lot nicer on the day of the celebration. Go for those slightly cropped t-shirts. I would take some time to show a few examples of those so that you can see what I'm talking about. Let's talk about accessories. Let's talk about handbags. So you need to have some essential handbags. So a crossbody bag is an essential. It's good for when you're going shopping, casual outings. You can just drop it across your neck. Very comfortable. Also, if you're going to be walking for a long time, instead of having to carry a bag on your hand, it's just there on your shoulder. It's easy. If you are going to be in joggers, just going for a walk, going for a short outing, maybe going into the city. So take, for example, if you wanted to go into the city in London to sightsee or go shopping, you want something that is comfortable and you don't want, those people will pickpockets to take things out of your bag. So the good crossbody bag will be good for that. Throw it around your neck, put all your essentials in it, and you're good to go. A tote bag is good for like traveling or shopping. So if you're traveling, apart from your hand luggage, having a tote bag with you, you can put things like your iPad and maybe your laptop, things like that in it. And also for some shopping as well, you can take a tote bag with you. It's good for when you want to put a lot of things in your bag, but don't make your tote bag your everyday bag. Have your everyday bag, which could be like a crossbody one, or you could have like a hobo bag, a shoulder bag for like everyday use, going to the office, things like that. And try not to overfill your bags when you're going out. If you don't need the items, don't put them in your bag and have to carry the bag all day, because at the end of the day, after a while, you start to feel the effect on your shoulders, the pain on your shoulders, on your hands from carrying heavy bags all around. You don't have to carry your full makeup bag every day with you to work. You can take out essentials from your makeup bag, so you can have a small makeup pouch for just the essentials like lip gloss, lip liner, eye pencil, and a mascara, the basic things like that you might need to use to touch up your makeup. You don't have to carry your entire foundation and powder with you every single day. Once you've used it in the morning, you can leave it at home, because at the end of the day, carrying heavy bags would have an effect on your shoulders and your arms after a while. So keep it just nice and simple as much as possible. Also for colors of bags, so make sure you have the essentials like blacks and browns, so that then it's easy for you to combine with outfits. Once you have those basics, it's easy for you to switch around. And then just add some fun. You can have those interesting colors for going out, just for those statement occasions as well. And a good clutch bag for evening wear or for parties, very essential to get those as well. So for clutch bags, a black one and maybe a gold and silver one, because for parties usually that's what you would need, maybe a gold or a silver clutch with matching shoes and maybe a black one as well. As long as you have those essentials, it's easy for you to be able to, combine outfits. Let's talk about shoes. So for winter, your ankle boots, your long boots. If you want to get long boots, be careful if you're a lady that is big on the calf area, because you need to make sure that the long boots actually can fit into your calf. So watch out for those, or maybe just stick with the ankle boots. Comfortable trainers as well, in as many colors as possible as you can get, but try not to get trainers that have all sorts of colors splashed on them. Just go for plain colored trainers so that it's easy for you to be able to mix with outfits. Have some comfortable heels for some outings, and you can have those ones that are not so comfortable, the 6 inches that you're just going to wear for 5 minutes and take off. But make sure you don't have too many of those. I made that mistake of buying so many of those really, really high heels at a point, and there was a point that I could actually walk in them, but after a while I couldn't really walk in them much anymore, and they don't really have good sale value as well. So even when you try to sell them off, not many people are looking to buy 6-inch heels, so it's not easy for you to sell them off or give them away, because people don't really they want something to be more comfortable. So try to make sure that those heels are comfortable for you to be able to walk in, even for outings, dinners and all of that. You really don't want to fall over or trip over or look uncomfortable just because of your heels. And the truth is, some of those heels are so beautiful, they're very pretty, but you just can't walk in them at all because they're just not comfortable. So don't be deceived by how beautiful it looks, when you go to the shop and you see it on the shelf. Oh, this is so pretty. Make sure you're keeping your eyes on how high the heels are and how comfortable you will be wearing those heels. One very important item of shoes you need for outings is a black strappy sandal. That is key, a must. Make sure you have one black strappy sandal at least in your wardrobe, because it's easy to combine with outfits of different colors, and they go with all sorts of outing outfits as well. So from dresses to even the traditional Nigerian attires as well, they will go with those as well. So, and then you can add maybe a few other interesting colors. So for some of us who have summer and winter, in summer definitely you want to show off your legs finally when it's warmer. So sandals, get a few pair of sandals, mules as well, some ballet shoes, and make sure you still have those trainers as well, because they will be easy to walk in for you. For work and for business, get a black and a brown business shoe. If you need to have business shoes for work, get at least one black and at least one brown corporate pair of shoes. And if it's a must for you to wear heels at work, go for those block heels. They're easy to walk all day in, and they're comfortable as well. For those of us that live in cold weather countries, let's talk about jackets. So jackets, as we know, is what keeps you warm in cold weather. For dresses, if you're going to be wearing a dress or a tailored outfit, wear a trench coat on top of it. Don't wear a puffer jacket on a tailored nice a tailored outfit or a party dress. Don't wear a puffer jacket on it because it just doesn't match. Those puffer jackets are for casual looks, like when you're wearing your joggers, you're going to the store, your puffer jackets with a hood, and those ones that have hood and some fur around good as well. Those are for casual outings. It could also be for when you're going to the office, but you're wearing like a casual wear going to the office. That's fine as well. But if you're wearing something that is nicely structured, structured trousers, proper corporate wear, or a nice dinner wear, then you should be thinking of wearing a trench coat on it. So it's essential for you to have at least one trench coat, either a black, a gray, a brown one. I would always recommend a gray one because everyone wears black jackets in winter and everywhere just looks so dark and gloomy. And when you're driving, sometimes you don't see people clearly because they are in all black jackets and coats. So a gray one at least still brings a little bit of sunshine. So a gray one or maybe a brown one, that would be good, and you can easily combine those with outfits as well. So just to recap on a few of those style essentials in terms of a checklist for them, have some tailored blazers, a few tailored blazers that give a bit of structure, and then you can combine them with other pieces as well. Make sure you have some neutral colored outfits, so neutral colored tops, knitwear, jumper, neutral colors. So we're talking about white, we're talking about your beige, light gray, those light neutral colors. Well, they are good because then you can easily combine them with other colors. Have some versatile dresses, so midi length dresses, structured dresses, and denim, some jeans, some pair of jeans, tailored trousers, and I will always recommend a pair of high-waisted trousers. If you don't know where to look for those, go to Pretty Little Thing, go to Boohoo. Sometimes Shein will have them as well. And just type in high-waisted trousers. The website Cider also has those high-waisted trousers. I cannot recommend them enough. They are really good for your shape. Okay, so go for high-waisted trousers. High-waisted trousers are good for all shapes of women. Whether you're slim or you're on the bigger side, you're tall, you're short, a pair of high-waisted trousers would still work for you. So go look for that. Like I said, a trench coat, and you can have your puffer jacket as well for your casual wear. Have some cardigans as well for easy layering. So if you're in the office and it's a bit cold, those cardigans will be good for that as well. For shoes, like I said, comfortable options, comfortable but stylish and still chic. Make sure you look for those. Some skirts as well. So I would recommend a satin skirt. Satin skirts are in vogue at the moment and they are easy to combine with items. So satin skirts and other type of skirts as well. Not everyone looks good in a skirt, so be sure that you know if you look good in a skirt or not, and then you can go for that. We talked about accessories. Make sure you have those bags in those essential colors, black, brown, and the essential type of bags like a crossbody bag, a tote bag, a shoulder bag, and a clutch bag. Those are essentials you should have. Have some scarves, so some classic scarves that you can maybe use to tie your hair if you just want to give your hair a nice neat look depending on what's going on with your hair at that time. You can also put the scarf on your neck. You can put the scarf around your handbag. There's so much you can do with scarves. Nowadays, scarves are also being incorporated into outfits. They are used in the place of belts at times. Sometimes people wear them as tops under jackets. So there's so many things you can do with scarves. So get a few of those silk scarves. And then with jewelry as well. So If it's a simple outfit, go for simple jewelry. It's a simple outing, go for simple jewelry. The essentials for those have some stud earrings. You don't have to wear the big chunky earrings all the time. For simple outings, make sure you just have the simple stud, simple drop or ring earrings. And then if you're going all out, you can go for the big chunky ones. Let's talk about us Nigerian ladies and our Nigerian ashwebi. We all know we love our ashwebi. You know, we get the ashwebi. If you don't know, if you are not Nigerian, is like a uniform outfit where all of the friends of the celebrant will wear the same fabric, but they get to make them into different styles. So you get the fabric, take it to your tailor, and you can make a beautiful style out of it. Except the celebrant wants you to make a particular type of style, you can style it how you want, but you all be in the same fabric, in the same color, and it's always so beautiful to see. And we all know that for us ladies, we want to go all out on the ashwebi, splash it with all beads and everything, and people spend into thousands on making those outfits. So it's important that you don't waste too much money on things like this, because you might not get to wear that outfit again. For so many people, there's so many ashwebi pieces sitting in their wardrobe that they're never able to wear again. So think of making styles that probably you can still wear again, something that maybe you can change or alter one or two things, and then it becomes a completely new outfit. So think of the versatility of that. Don't spend too much money. Make sure you are able to rewear or reuse it, and stay away from those extra tight corsets. Corsets are not for everyone. Corsets, when they were originally made, they were not made for all statures, and corsets are not meant to be such that you will not be able to breathe or eat in it. It's not supposed to be uncomfortable. It's supposed to give a shape, but your shape is still supposed to be there. Yeah, not everyone is supposed to look like a pin has gone through their waist. Stay away from those extra tight corsets. Tell your tailor, please, I want to breathe and I want to be able to eat. Don't tighten me up too much. I always say to my tailors, I don't wear the bodycon thing under clothes. Trying to remember what it is that ladies wear to cinch them together before they put on their dresses. I don't wear any of those under my outfit. So if any tailor is making clothes for me, make my exact measurement. Don't take away any inches from it. Make my exact measurement the way I've measured, so that I can breathe. Those extra tight corsets, they just don't make you look good, because when you can't really sit down, and when you're taking pictures, it just looks weird and odd. You just look unhappy because you've been cinched way too much. So stay away from those as much as possible. In this new year, let's leave corsets alone. Let's allow corsets to breathe. Thank you. So let's talk about hair. Keep your hair nice, neat, and tidy in simple hairstyles. Try not to lean too much on wigs. I know wigs for a lot of people is their go-to place. It's comfortable, it's easy for them to just throw that wig on and just go. But once in a while, leave the wig alone. Braid your hair, give your hair a good wash, some good treatment, braid it, and give yourself an uplifted look, because with braids, it makes you look younger. It gives you a different look, a facelift really. So go for the braids and some weaving sometimes, just to treat your hair nicely. For skin and makeup, try to spend more money on skincare than on makeup. Rather than going to the shop and going straight to that makeup stand, go to the skincare stand and look for what will help your skin to become better, clearer, so that you're not relying so much on makeup all the time. So don't just look to cover the face up, look to make the face better. I have a video on skincare and how I got my face to go from where it was, where I was breaking out heavily. I had spots completely covering my face, and I was able to start working on my skin up to where it is now, and it is still work in progress. There's some new products that I've discovered since then, so I need to do an updated or refreshing video on that, an updated video on that, so that you can see the new steps I am now taking. So make sure that you're thinking of your skin, breathing, and being taken care of. Get a facial treatment if you can afford it every once in a while, and your skin will thank you for it. I mean, at this age, so we're still talking about ladies in their 40s and above. You know, at this age, at that time, your hormones are changing, so your skin might play up. You might get facial hair more than before. So just make sure you're spending time to look after all of those things. In terms of makeup, however, find what works for you. Don't try to experiment too much, and make sure that you always have at least a very good mascara and a very good lip gloss as bases. Make sure that those are your best friends and they are always within reach. If they are not always in your handbag, they're always within reach. Good mascara, a good lip gloss, just to give you that little bit of a lift, even if you're not wearing foundation or powder or full makeup. Get a professional makeup and photo shoot every now and then. You don't even have to wait for your birthday. It can help to lift your spirit, make you appreciate yourself more, make you feel good about yourself. So go and just enjoy that moment. We've talked about jewelry a little bit, but we can touch about it a little more. So get like simple ones for everyday use. Your thin necklace, then some small stud earrings, slim bracelets. Leave the big statement jewelry for outings and for just making special statements. And if you're going to be wearing a pair of chunky earrings, pull your hair up so that we can appreciate the earrings and we can appreciate your hair as well. And those two are not competing with each other. But all in all, if you're in your 40s, your life hasn't finished. Your life is just starting. So don't feel like, oh, my children are grown up now, so I don't want it to look like I'm competing with them. You're not competing with them. You're glowing in your own way. You're shining in your own way. And your children will appreciate it. Even your older children will appreciate you for that. They will say, oh, Mom, I like the way you're taking care of yourself. I need to encourage them as well to take care of themselves when they are older. So life has just really begun for you. I know we carry a lot of burden on our shoulders, but at the same time, look after yourself. Think of, looking good for your own self, not even for anyone. Some ladies will say, I don't have anyone that is looking at me, depending on, where you find yourself in life. That's not the whole point. The whole point is you looking good for yourself. Or we can say, oh, I don't really have time for that. You don't really need to have a lot of time. The same amount of time you need to go to the shop to get grocery, you can within that time get yourself some white t-shirts and one pair of trousers, and then the next time you go you can get another t-shirt. So you don't have to set aside a great deal of time in order to go shopping for those essential items. A few minutes here and there just to get yourself one little piece or the other that can help lift and elevate your outfit or your wardrobe. Invest in it. Invest in those times as well. Let us now move away from ladies in their 40s and above and talk about the ladies in their 20s to 39. I know that's a huge age range, but I wanted to group that age range together. So from 20 to 39. So at this time in your life, you're probably in the peak of your work or career life, or you're about to really start life. For a lot of people, they come out of the university in their 20s, or they finish like apprenticeship or things like that in their early 20s, and they are really starting to figure out what they want to do really in life. For some ladies, they start to have a family, have children. So this is a time in the lives of women when things change quickly. So you're starting a new job. For example, if you starting a new job and you're not sure if you're going to stay in that line or if you're going to change line later, if you were to buy outfits, a lot of outfits to fit that particular first job that you're doing, what if you then move into something completely different? What are you going to do with all of those outfits? So it's a time when you shouldn't really go splurging out too much. Be ready to move, be ready to change, be ready to change lanes. Don't go for anything too permanent. Don't go for things that are too expensive. And even if you buy expensive items, make sure that they are such that they can be resold and will still hold value. So don't go for anything that you can't resell but is still quite expensive. So it's a time when things might change in your life. For ladies who start to have children, your body will change. So don't go for anything too much or too permanent within this age range. Go with the flow and then shop for what you need for the time, and then see how life moves you on and on and on, because this is a time typically that things will really change for many women. But at the same time, make sure that you enjoy this time, enjoy your youth, enjoy, how maybe your taste in things will change, the things you like which will change quite a lot. There was a time I used to like the color red. Around that time, I found out that right now I can't even stand the color red. So things will really change for you as you move through life. And it's also a time that you should be investing your money, making like really serious investments. So make sure that you're not spending too much on outfits, but look for good quality outfits, items, fashion items that are not too expensive, but they are still quite stylish and will still fit into whatever you do. Yeah, have some nice, good flirty sexy dresses for nights out with a special person. Make sure you take care of your body in every way, because it's that same body that will take you into your 40s and into your 50s. So start taking care of your skin and all of that. Don't wait until the hormones get to you, but enjoy it. And if you start to become a mom within that time, remember to also look after yourself. Let's talk generally about dressing for what you do for work. This is quite important because we spend a lot of time at work. So dressing for work and for what you do for work is quite important. But let's first of all talk about people who, for example, work in healthcare, or people who have to wear uniforms. For these people, you probably have only a few days in the week where you're not in your work uniform. And that means that you should try to make those days and those hours count. Don't then wear things that also look like uniforms when you're not in uniforms. Enjoy those times, those hours in the day, and those days where you're not in uniform. Go for something nice and pretty. Wear something different from the uniforms. Go for something maybe colorful. Enjoy that time. When you're going to church, wear a nice church outfit and enjoy that time away from your uniform. If you work in the corporate world, there's a tendency for you to only buy clothes that are work clothes. So you might end up filling your wardrobe with work clothes, corporate clothes, and forget that you need to get some casual wear for the weekends and other type of outings. So make sure you still get your t-shirts, casual blouses, jumpers. For summer, get some shorts. So make sure that you get all of those as well, apart from the structured corporate outfits. And then make sure that don't go too much into the super structured corporate outfits. Have some slightly casual ones that you can still wear to work. So make sure you still have something a bit on the casual side. Go for business casual sometimes. And some ideas for corporate wear are plain colored or striped shirts, jumpers, tailored high-waisted trousers. I cannot speak about it enough. Tailored skirts, tailored dresses, pleated skirts. Go for flowery pleated skirts in summer. Go for bodysuits and go for high-waisted trousers, like I said, and try out this new trend of the satin skirt. So the satin skirt is in vogue now, and people will wear that with a jumper or with a shirt. They look really pretty, so try that out. Also, if you have to wear heels for work, try to go for the low block heels so that you can still be comfortable and you don't damage your ankle by wearing very high heels all day. Let's talk about dressing for your stature. For my petite ladies, these are some don'ts for you. So make sure you don't drown yourself in oversized accessories. Don't carry oversized bags because you're petite and then you're carrying this really oversized bag. It just swallows you up. Avoid the thick horizontal stripes. Avoid knee-length capris. Avoid calf-length midi skirts. So those skirts that end at your calf. Avoid those. Stay away from oversized accessories, boxy clothing, and low-rise pants. For the tall ladies, avoid clothes that are too short. Avoid shapeless, oversized clothing. Avoid high necklines because you're already tall, so you don't really want something that then raises your neck as well. Avoid small accessories like small bags. You're a tall person and then you carry this tiny bag. Avoid those. Avoid vertical lines on outfits and watch out for sleeves. So if you're a tall girl, make sure that your sleeves, when you buy shirts and blouses, that the sleeve is long enough for you. So your sleeve should at least reach your wrist, if not longer. So your sleeve should at least be hitting your sleeve. If it's not your wrist, if it's not reaching your wrist, then it's too short. So for example, if you're a tall girl and your sleeve actually ends here, it's not a good look. So make sure that you're checking that out when you buy outfits. And there are many shops now who make clothes for the tall girls, so they'll have like a tall section for tall people. Go there and find things that will actually sit properly on your sleeve. For the plus size ladies with the beautiful curves, these are some of the things that you should avoid. Avoid excessively baggy clothes that are excessively baggy, that don't give you any shape and definition. Even though you're on the big side, it doesn't mean you should hide your body. At the same time, make sure that you're not wearing clothes that are super tight. Make sure that you are not ignoring waist definition. Make sure that your waist is well defined in the dresses that you wear. Avoid poorly fitted undergarments. Make sure that the bras sit very well and give you sufficient support. In terms of the length and proportion for my plus size girls, make sure that you avoid capri pants. Make sure that you avoid those pants that will stop right on your calf. because usually your calf will be one of the biggest parts of your leg. So if it ends there, there's too much attention going onto your calf. So avoid that. Avoid clothes that end on the biggest part of your body. If you know your body and you know which part is the biggest part, avoid clothes that just stop at that part and give too much attention to the biggest part of your body. Avoid unbalanced proportions, so avoid just wearing baggy and just covering yourself. Even though baggy is the baggy style is in vogue, but there's a way you can go too much into the baggy style that it doesn't look flattering anymore. In terms of fabrics, avoid stiff fabric, avoid fabric with too many prints, and avoid horizontal stripes that could make you look bigger than planned to. Avoid high neck, high crew necks, so things that would kind of try to shorten your neck, avoid them. And avoid too much voluminous sleeves. You know, this outfit with so much volume on the sleeves, avoid those as well. For the slim girls, what do you need to avoid? Avoid drowning yourself in big boxy clothing, because we won't get to see your beautiful slim shape. Avoid clothes that are too tight on you, and avoid vertical stripes. Avoid heavy, dark, monochromatic looks. So monochromatic looks are looks that have the same color all through. If that is now dark, like a black, you know, black is normally meant to slim you down, but if you're already slim, that then slims you down even more. So avoid all dark outfits. Avoid deep v-necks, because you're already a tall girl, so that just kind of makes you look even taller. Avoid clothes, skirts and dresses that are too short. Avoid stiff and rigid fabric. Yeah, so avoid all of that for my slim girls. So now let's talk about underwear for all ladies. Invest in some good t-shirt bras. Invest in some three-way bras. So the three-way bras, you can change the strap into different ways. You can change it in a way that you can wear it with your halter neck dress or top, and then you can take out the straps as well and make it a strapless bra, or you can just go for a strapless bra straight away. Go for some nice padded bras, some nice lifting bras as well. And please don't take this personal. If you're, if they are bigger than a size F, you are not in the braless discussion. Yeah, so if you are bigger than a size F, don't even think about anything braless. Okay, you've not been called to that discussion at all. Make your bra your best friend. Your bra is your best friend. You need the support and you need that lifting. Okay, make sure that you get a bra fitting if you have not done so, and I'll take some time to show you how to do your bra fitting yourself. So I was talking about the bodysuit earlier, and I wanted to show you a few bodysuits for people who don't know what a bodysuit is and the benefit it can give. So this is a bodysuit. Bodysuit is the one that it goes underneath, and you can clip it or button it from under your from underneath. That's the one. And it's quite stylish now. So this one is from Banke Kuku, a Nigerian designer. This is another bodysuit from Ziva Lagos, also from Nigeria. So bodysuit is quite in trend now, and why does it fit so well is because of how it cinches you together. It gives that nice, neat, tucked in look. And then when you wear maybe your high waisted trousers on it or high waisted skirts, it gives a nice silhouette as well. Talking still about bodysuits. So this is the one that I really like. So the Pretty Little Thing shape range. So Pretty Little Thing, they do a shape range, and they've got some bodysuits in that range. And why is it special? That's because, as you can see, they've given a nice hourglass definition already to the bodysuit. So when you wear it, it brings you in, it gives you a nice definition in the waist, gives you a nice tucked in look. And then when you clip it under, everything comes together. I like the Pretty Little Thing shape range a lot because they cater for girls that are curvy. So there was a time where curvy girls were not accounted for really in the fashion world. So things were quite for the boxy, straight, more straight looks. But now there's that a lot of fashion brands are doing like some curve or shape range where they cater for the hourglass girls and the girls with curve. So check out the shape range of Pretty Little Thing. They've got different things from trousers to tops, dresses, and things that just give nice hourglass shape to the curvy girls. So do check that out. I'm quickly going to show how to take a bra measurement. So get a tape rule, tape measure, and use the inch side of it. And the first thing you need to do is to take it around the band. So that's where the band of the bra. Make sure that you're wearing a fitting enough bra when you're doing the measurement, and then take it round your band first. I'm going to use the mirror to help me. So for example, let's take for example that this ends on a 34. So if it ends in the middle of two numbers, go up, round it up to the nearest whole number. Also, let's assume that this ends on 34 inches. So what you then need to do is to take this around here, take it actually around the bust, take it around the bust, and then see the number that it gives you. Okay, see whatever number that gives you. So let's assume that that gives you a 40. So we did the band and it gave us a 34. Let's assume that this gives, when you do the bust, it gives you a 40. So you already have the 34, which is your number for the bra. So we know that bra sizes comes in numbers and in letters, that's alphabets. So you've already got the number, which is the 34. Now we need to get the alphabet of it. So what we then need to do is to subtract the band number from the bust number. So 40 minus 34 gives us 6. So then you need to count that 6 into alphabets. So A, B, C, D, E, F. So it's either you're an F or a triple D in some places. If it was a 34 and 39, that will be 5. So that will be 39 minus 34 will give you 5. So you do A, B, C, D, E. It's either you are an E or a double D. So that's how to do it. So in that case, you then go to the shop and try out just those two, double D and the E, just to know which one fits better. So this is how you can take your own bra fitting by yourself with a tape measure. So this is where I come to the end of this video. Thanks for staying with me. Thanks for staying to the end of this. I hope you learned one or two things. I hope you took out your notebook and you actually took some points down that can help you. I hope you've learned one or two things. If there's anything else that you want me to touch on, if you want me to do a part two, please drop it all in the comment section and let me know what else you want me to touch on. Do you agree with some of my tips or not? Are there other things you want to add to it? Let me know everything in the comment section. Please do share with somebody that might find any of these tips useful and helpful. Thank you and look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye.